Okay, here we go. Notice how I don't have a key here, and I think I do, and I run back. And yeah, so I'm gonna waste a lot of time in this video just going places that I shouldn't go because I don't have a key. Yeah, the one thing that I really appreciate about this mod, 10 years later, as I look back and I see, a lot of people just look with disgust at things that they made when they were 14 years old, and the fact that I can look at this and see, especially level 3 is the first time watching it that I see, this level is actually kind of interesting. There are a lot of things going on, and it's kind of a fun thing to see that just because I didn't know any better, that I did something that was actually kind of interesting. And I know that there are maybe 10 people who care about Wolfenstein mods, but one of my friends, Andy, told me she thought it was a cool subject to do because this is a game where every design decision that you make is so transparent. It's so easy to see exactly what you're doing and what's happening in each situation, and it makes it oh boy, I do this again, and it makes it it makes it a really kind of a good example to use to demonstrate these things, because in a lot of AAA games, even games like Doom, shaping the environment and the art and stuff, just the architecture takes so much time and effort. I mean it that it kind of it's a big part of the game, and it becomes almost as important as the level design, the sort of base situations that you get put in. And because of that, it's kind of harder to demonstrate to people, especially people who are not really well versed in that kind of game, like FPS games, fast FPS games, SPF SPF 500 games. This game is SPF 20, I'd say. But anyway, yeah, I don't know, it's an interesting example to use, and maybe most people aren't that interested, but there's some crowns there, so maybe that'll get them interested. I kind of like this area. It's a little unrequired area. It's just a little goofy barrel maze where there are SS guys hiding. You don't know exactly where they are, so you have to tread carefully. And here's where I realized that I don't actually have that key, and that I was really stupid. You can see my utter frustration. The cool thing about the mouse is that when you're moving, it's very sort of gestural, and so you can see people's frustration. Whereas I don't know, WASD is a little bit more kind of streamlined movement, so it's not as jerky and gestural. I don't know, I keep using the word gestural, but it's a good word, so fuck you, I'm gonna keep using it. Yeah, so once again, this key area that I had to go through a second time. I don't think I even have the chain gun yet. Maybe I do. I don't know why I'm not using it. Oh boy. I'm gonna stop being stupid here eventually. I really I just played level 6 and 7 tonight, and I really blasted through 7 especially, which is not an easy level, so I realized that having all the ammo and knowing where all the secrets are, I think I'm sort of not fooling anyone by pretending to, by struggling with my own level, and like I might as well just be good at it because I know where everything is. It's a lot easier when you know where everything is. I think that the thing with secrets in Wolfenstein is, at least I don't really expect that everyone's going to find every secret, because if you do, you're just sitting there humping the wall all the time. So like I hope that like, people find one of the big secrets so they get to like, refill on whatever they need and have that so they don't have to struggle as hard. But I like a lot of maps in this have sort of redundant secrets where they have a lot of the same items in them, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing if you're looking at it in the way that like you don't want people to get every secret. Oh my god, I'm getting so confused here. It's even kind of confusing on the map, to be honest. It's not like as huge as it looks, but it's still pretty confusing. The one thing that I like about this, I was worried for a while about having the spaces sort of realistically not overlapping with each other. But the thing is, Wolfenstein, it's so hard to tell where you're going at each moment and like how that could possibly overlap with another area that like you can get away with it. You can like cram a lot of things in ways that don't make sense. And I like doing that, I guess. I wanted to use as much space as I had, and I think like people don't notice it when they're playing it. They might try to think about it, like, but you have to really like, study the level to see that, or look at the map, and so it doesn't really ruin the effect, which is nice. You can get away with kind of tricking people into believing that, it's more, that there's really more space, you're using more space than you actually have, which is cool. And done a lot. I don't know why I didn't get that ammo. So this is the end. It's kind of like episode 2, level 6, like that key area in general. Gotta kill that guy with the missile launcher. Okay. I was frustrated. Alright, stay tuned.